right now it looks like we are finding support at this hourly gap. I really would not. I don't think a mech out of this would be the highest probability. Sorry, let me move this down here. Overall, I'm bullish on the day, but we do have these drawn liquidities. We have this open daily gap as well. We have lower time frame draws, but we also have this. But we made an SMT with ES, and ES doesn't have either of those gaps. So now I honestly thought that we were just gonna expand up because we rebalanced equilibrium earlier, and we're respecting these 4-hour gaps. But now I think I would be I'd be willing to flip bearish as soon as this candle closes, because then we'd be disrespecting 2 4-hour gaps. But look, you can see that we're kind of finding support here. The only thing is there's these slanted lows right here. I would never want my stop loss to be like right above a open hourly gap and slanted lows. Just low resistance liquidity. On the 15-minute, you can see it even clearly, or even more clear. It is a 15-minute intermediate low though, which means it was already rebalanced, but it could still be a draw because it's a low inside of a gap. 15-minute. Yeah, everything seems to be pretty rebalanced. So, I mean, I'm gonna check where ES is at. Dang. Yeah, ES hasn't even swept this. It's actually kind of crazy. I think that gives me like, wow. Gosh, I'm sorry, it's really hard to see on the screen. So it looks like that's gonna inverse a 5-minute to the upside already, which is pretty interesting. Nah, ES probably not. It doesn't look like it's gonna inverse it though. So it's almost 9:40. Yeah, so we're about 10. Almost 10 minutes in the market open, and we've just dumped. Wait, what is this name? I got my PC over here. I think this is where I'm gonna execute on my PC, but it is a lot easier to see it on my PC, just because I got a bigger monitor. But yeah, sorry. I'm probably just gonna sit on my hands for a minute. I mean, this week's already been kind of iffy. Monday and Tuesday I saw no valid trades. I mean, yesterday was a bank holiday, so that, I mean, you can cope a little and be like, yeah, like it was a bank holiday, so that's why there was no trades. But it's like Tuesday and Monday were kind of crappy price action, and even here, like pre-market, the narrative's kind of a little hard to build exactly because like we were already rebalanced and then we just dumped. And we don't have any like super clear draw liquidity. Like, I mean, I could definitely say like I would definitely like to see these close at this point, but it's like, what are we overall like targeting? I guess probably the daily gap, which would be all the way down here. Okay, so this is the daily gap. I just feel like that's a really like this is where the other daily gap was. Like here, I would realistically think that we were going like to this gap. This is what I would have assumed would have been happening, but I mean, we're not. So from here, what would I want to see? I mean, if we're disrespecting this, we got to go down here, and I mean, it's hard to say at that point. I mean, we could look for a continuation. I would say we'd have to like come back here though, and then, you know, but we'd have to find a Peter Ray to deliver us like that. So, you know, but I do have a lot of confidence in at least this area because this has an open gap and low resistance liquidity. We didn't tap this 5-minute. Let's see where we go down to. Yeah, we didn't even sweep. I mean, we swept kind of this first low, but nothing significant. So. What time is it? 8:44. All right. Well, I guess 9:44 New York time. I'll check back in like maybe like at like 9, which is technically 10. We'll see if there's anything going on if we swept these lows or just like overall what type of market structure we're having. All right, guys, we got a potential trade set up. I just wanted to go over. Here, I'll even mark it out for you guys. Let's see. 1-to-1. Okay, you get your 1-to-1 there. So this is a mech model long, targeting an unfilled 5-minute, 1-minute inverse, and the key level. So these two lines, you may be a little confused. It's kind of just do it out of like, just like because so it can be quick. And this is an hourly gap. This is the top of it. This is the bottom of it. We kind of held it. We pinned it outside the lines. But the reason, well, there, it would have hit full TP right there, just saying. But the reason I did not want to take this was because, look at, I mean, we just dumped. And then also, we got this 15-minute unfilled gap. And the thing with me is, or the thing for me is, that we have just been fucking dumping. We have disrespected every single bullish PD array. Disrespected. Even, I mean, is it really fully disrespected now? But so, and then also on the 4-0. disrespected, disrespected, order block, disrespected. So those were two reasons I would not. I mean, this unfilled gap, so my stop loss, and then as well as my key level would be the reason why I wouldn't want to take this trade. It would have been a winner, so I mean, it would have been a winner. So I mean, like you could always be like, oh man, I wish I would have taken it and fucking pout and cry. But honestly, I have no emotional attachment to that trade. I've lost way too many mech models going against like, I don't even want to say like the trend, but kind of like the trend, like more like whatever way New York is expanding in. I don't really want to take a trade in the opposite direction because I've taken too many mechs like that where I've been like, oh, well, all right, like I am kind of bearish, but we just fucking ripped 200 points to the upside at market open, so I'm gonna take this next short and then get fucking burnt because I got a mid-ass key level, or just no key level, and I got a fucking shitty-ass internal structure. And you know what? There's definitely people who took this today in the Discord that I'm in, but I like to think about like what would Ronan say about it, which is like one of the coaches. Maybe what would Blake say? Blake would probably. I think Blake and Pat both took this though. I feel like this is something they would take. Was there an SMT though? There was kind of an internal SMT at the 957 and 955. So right here, this was an SMT. I mean, you know what? A good amount of the models there, I didn't have the confidence. If I would have taken a loss like that, I would have been upset at myself and disappointed. So I'm glad I didn't take it, except I do look, you want a winning trade. But don't we all? I mean, that's what everybody wants. But not everybody wants to be disciplined, you know? I want to be disciplined because I want to have consistent success with this business model. So. Okay, it looks like we're going to. I mean, we might continue lower. If we inverse this candle, would I feel confident though? We haven't tapped this 15-minute. We swept up all of this. I guess we got this draw and this draw, but those aren't like the strongest draws in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we didn't even inverse it. I need to look next, bro. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna respect that gap. Honestly, I don't see myself taking a. I mean, dude, I don't even want to be bearish. That's the thing. Like, it's kind of upsetting. I mean, it's just like look at how all-time highs is just low resistance liquidity. Like, if this was just like a retracement into this wick and we expand up like this, I could see that potentially happening. I guess we got these unfilled gaps down here as well. Not only that, we got we got the new weak opening gap. 10 is kind of open highing, I guess you'd say. Where's 10? Kind of. I mean, I'm not really sure. I guess this would probably be a day that I have to sit out, which sucks. I mean, not that horrible though. Like, if I can practice detachment and just not needing to trade, I'm fine with that, bro. Like, you know what? I could have had like a. I mean, how many points would that have been realistically, anyways, too? Like, look at. We take this 1 minute inversion. We go breaking it even at the internal high slash 5-minute gap. 1-to-1, it would have been like 36 points. I mean, nothing you can really complain about, you know. A win would have been a win, but you know what? It's just gonna give me my highest conviction that I've ever had in a trade, and I don't necessarily need to have the highest conviction every time I take a trade. But I think if I'm gonna fade them, it has to be around logic. Like, if I'm just fading it out of fear, which I might have been into today, maybe I was just a little too scared. But logically, longing when we've dumped. How many points are we on? 200 points. Over 200 points, bro. That is crazy. I mean, yeah, we didn't really open high, so there wasn't really any sort of manipulation. I guess we could go there with it. These somewhat, these are somewhat, what would I say, relatively equal, I guess. Well, I mean, I guess, how long has it been? I've recorded for about 10 minutes. I'll probably check up on you guys in another 10, or probably at like maybe 10:30, 10:25, because usually 10:30 has like has a high probability to manipulate because it's a high time from candle opening, pass on the 15-minute and the 30-minute. I guess, I mean, we just tapped this. We kind of built LR to the downside. I'm gonna tap that 15-minute on there though. Yeah, I mean, I might just have to keep on recording because this doesn't look like a horrible setup. I might just, if nothing ends up happening, I might just edit it out, I guess. I'm watching Brez Scale's realistic day in the life of a freelance brand scaler. Dude, I mean, you can only be so realistic. I feel like this is definitely, I mean, it's hard to really have a true realistic day while recording. You can't fit everything you did in 27 minutes, you know, like, I feel like that's what confuses me a lot sometimes, like, I mean, people can really just show you what they want to show you online, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's realistically, like, like nobody's gosh, what's the word? Not entitled. It's not entitled. The word's not entitled. Like, but like no one has to like tell you what they're really doing. Like people can lie and say that they're doing something. People can say they're making a certain amount of money, make it. And I wouldn't say that Perez is one of those people like, I fuck with Perez heavy, bro. But like, oh man, all right, I would like to short there, but oh yeah, we have a 2 minute. Oh, we have a 3 minute as well. 4 minute though? Nah, 5 minute. And no. All right, I mean, I would personally like to short here. We got. Damn, that is a gap because I was gonna say we got 2 minutes on this close. Okay, so when this 2 minute closes though, like, what do you guys think it's about? I mean, dude, if we're entering all the way down there, yeah, we missed our opportunity for this one. Yeah, this isn't a setup because we took this internal high while inversing. And we still haven't even closed yet. It wouldn't even be a. It'd be hard to squeeze a 1 out of 1 in this, you know. Man, dude, these opportunities are like, you gotta like fight for these opportunities. You know, you gotta really like bite your knuckles and like know that it's not gonna be perfect, which is kind of annoying. ES already took this external low as well, bro. I mean, we could break even here. But look at this. We're fucking negative RR. Oh, man. Oh, no, man. Alright, that's a 1-1 about there. This 3 minute candle's about to close. I don't think I'm gonna take this. Because ES already took this internal low. Actually, I'll take it. RR's already fucked up, bro. I'm not gonna take this because of I mean, I could, so I'm definitely not taking this. I mean, ES already took this low, so we're SMTing at my break-even spot / my target, and your break-even should be somewhere that price could potentially reverse. Meaning that if we're SMTing at it, I feel like we would have it would be more likely that we. But I don't really want to fade 2 losing setups in a, or not 2 losing. I don't want to fade 2 winning setups in a day. But nothing here says that this is guaranteed to win. You know, nobody came down and spoke in my ear and said, "Oh, this is guaranteed to win," just because you already had one setup that you saw that played out. Doesn't mean that this one's gonna win at all. I mean, we're bearish. I do think that this PD rate is likely, but we've already made this bullish reaction, and then on top of this, we're rebalancing these inefficiencies, these 5 minutes, these 15 minutes, and then we're making an SMT. We're not running through here. We have this. ES has already swept this. ES is down here and now trading up as well. Like, we've disrespected this 5 minute. This is the most recent 5 minute as well. Actually, let's see when this was created. At 10. So this is when it was created. Look at this though. If I was in this right now, I would be freaking out, bro. I'd be pissed. I'd be like, bro, we SMT'd out my target and we are going up. I don't like this. But so I'm glad we didn't take it. I mean, I'll keep it on there just so we can. But neither of these trades were taken. Neither of them. I'm just forward testing them, and I gave my reasons for why I wouldn't take each of them. I'll probably journal this later too. Maybe I'll just like also make that a part of the video, me like putting all of this into my journal, because I mean technically it's worth it to do all that extra work. It really is. But it's been like 20 minutes now, bro. All right, let me chill on y'all. I'll be back if anything happens. What up, guys? So here was that trade that I was marking out before before I ended up cutting off the video. It did end up playing out, but look at how we just consolidated the rest of the session, bro. I mean, I guess I wouldn't say like consolidated, but we definitely were not moving with precision, accuracy, like volatility. And then so I low-key wanted to I wanted to take this continuation short. Blake talked about some equal lows. I kind of want to find those because I'm not really sure what he was talking about by that. I'm assuming he means, no, not this low. Maybe this low. Yeah, it had to have been this low. Which I don't know why this low would be significant to it be an equal low compared to this like 15-minute unfilled gap. Excuse me. But we return to a 15-minute and we get a 3-minute entry out. But the reason I did not take this was, one, we did have an SMT with ES, so when we were this low and this low are uncorrelated with this low, and this low. So when I saw this, I mean, because this is where the entry would have been at. If the SMT wasn't really necessarily at the entry, maybe I would have faded it. But it was right at the entry. We had, like, look at this little bullish kind of like retrace we got. It just did not make me feel comfortable and did not give me the conviction to place this trade, put risk on this trade. I think that SMT and then just like the close being iffy, kind of taking this internal low, even though this isn't really that set of an internal low, I guess we could have definitely gone break even here. But at that point, we're hitting our TP. So besides that, that's it for the day. Also that 1 minute long, I mean, we're just fading. With that long, you're fading the equal lows that Blake was starting, plus on top of that, an unfilled 15-minute gap right at your stop loss. Personally, I wouldn't want to take either of these trades. But if I had to take one, I would take the continuation short because of overall we are more bearish. And just PD arrays line up much better with this. I'll see y'all tomorrow for another trade recap. See if we catch a trade. See if we can catch a dub. I hope everybody has a good day. I hope everybody backtests. I hope everybody reviews their journal. Does all those good things, those good, strong, building foundational habits that we all need to build. Good luck to everybody on their journey to profitability. Have a good one.